I go on this trip with a friend and he says one day we should go bungee jumping. I've never been bungee jumping and I thought to myself, I don't want to do it, but if I don't do it, I'll hate myself for not doing it. I'll feel like a coward. So let's just get it over with. Let's do it. But at the same time, I thought to myself, if I don't do it, it's okay. I'll live, you know? In fact, I'll enjoy the challenge of allowing myself to not do it, meaning that I'll let myself feel okay for not doing it. But then my friends started calling me names, so I buckled. So anyhow, we're at the top of the bridge that we're about to bungee jump. And this entire process is super interesting. Basically, you get a harness and someone's explaining some instructions. You're obviously not hearing everything because your anxiety is a 10 out of 10. You're about to jump off a bridge. You're a human being and you have human thoughts. And so you finally get to the point where you're in line and your legs are tied up because that's how they make you bungee jump. And so you can't really walk that easily. You're kind of having to hop from one place in line to the next place in line. I'm the next person in line. My fear at this point is a 10 out of 10. Fear is okay. Feeling fear is okay is what I've learned from all the cliches. It's how you act on that fear is what defines who you are. So I was like, okay, feelings are feelings. I'm going to jump off this bridge. And what was really interesting actually is this is how I realized med school forever altered the way that my mind works. I was way more worried about being inefficient with my emotions as opposed to jumping off the bridge. Meaning, if I, for example, took 2 minutes to jump off that bridge, I knew very well that my anxiety would have gone through 20 out of 10. And I thought to myself, what's the point of suffering for 2 more minutes, being anxious jumping off this bridge, as opposed to just jumping off this bridge as immediately as possible? Because again, I want to be efficient with the emotions that I'm experiencing. And then the way they actually get you to jump was genius because the person telling me to jump says in this very quiet, low voice, hey, I'm going to count backwards from 5. And at the end of that, I want you to jump. And he has this quiet, peaceful tone. He says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's almost as if you're in a hypnotic state and you just walk off. That gear to be efficient stays with you forever.